So how does this system work? In a nutshell, what happens is all the dirty water comes in here that needs to be corrected and sorted out. The sump pump turns on, goes up through here and into the tank, through into the tank, settles in the tank, gets measured in the tank, and then obviously it comes down when this valve's opened and goes out towards the drain. But between this pump and the drain, you'll see there is a flow switch. So what happens is the water turns on, the sump turns on, water comes up into this pipe, hits the flow switch, and the flow switch turns everything on over here in the controller. If the flow switch is not on, then nothing will work, because that means there's no water going into the tank. So what we're doing is we're correcting the water that goes into the tank. The probe is inside the tank measuring that water that's coming in, and then obviously when the flow switch is on and the pH is outside its parameters, the pump will turn on and dose the chemical into the line, and this is a static mixer. That static mixer will mix the dirty water and the chemical together so that it's nicely mixed inside the tank, and then we'll correct it in the tank, and then it will keep measuring. So if there's pH of 10 going into the tank, then this here will keep going until it gets down to 8.3, and then the pumps will all turn off, and that means that chemical, the wastewater in there, will be between or under 10. This probe down here, when we open the valve, it's going to measure what's going out, and that's the one that we're going to capture and record from our data log, which I'll show you another video on later. So the probe that's inside the tank, which is just up there, and it's nice and long, and it's about this high off the ground, that probe, what's about there actually, that probe is measuring the tank, what's inside. But just to note, this here system, none of this works or turns on unless there is water flowing, and that's what that flow switch does. This here is a non-return valve, so that means that this will stay full with liquid ideally, and that's pretty much how the system works.